Maybe on the way up.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Mr. Weinstein can exercise any legal rights that he has. I know his attorney, she's a good attorney. But that doesn't take care of the people I care about. And who I care about and whom I represent are numerous alleged victims of Harvey Weinstein. We want justice for them. We want it from him, and we want it from the Weinstein Company. They need to set up this substantial fund that is going to help victims. When they say they support the victims, we want deeds, not just words. We want them to agree to a process where a retired judge can look at each claim, listen to the alleged victim, and decide if there's evidence that she is a victim, and then, if so, award her damages according to proof at trial from that fund that the board needs to establish and that Harvey Weinstein should establish. He needs to be accountable. Saying that he feels the pain or he's sorry about anybody's hurt or offended, that's not enough. He needs to acknowledge to each person who can prove she's a victim that he has done what they allege, then he has to apologize, and then he needs to make amends, which includes compensating them for the harm that he has inflicted in their lives.
I thought about it for the entire time this story was kind of unfolding publicly, and it wasn't. I honestly hadn't decided by the last minute almost. But you know, Gloria's support. Gloria's amazing, and so amazing for someone like me who's not a celebrity, doesn't have the support system that they have. To have someone like Gloria is like invaluable. Like, it's amazing, and so. Her, along with all the women that spoke out before, that was really what did it. You know, I just felt it was important to add my voice to it.
So she's another one of the alleged victims of Mr. Weinstein. And as I indicated, sexual harassment is a form of sex discrimination. And sex discrimination is against the law because it interferes with a woman's right to enjoy equal employment opportunity. It puts her in a no-win situation. If she says no to the sexual harasser, he may go into ego shock and retaliate against her because he's upset that she has rejected his sexual advances. If she says yes, he may get tired of her and also not employ her or terminate her, or in some way negatively impact her life. It's wrong. That's why it's against the law. And that is why we are pursuing justice for the victims, because none of our daughters should have to be subjected to that.
You know, as to what's going to happen in the future, as Yogi Berra said, I don't like to make predictions, especially about the future. I think in Harvey's case, he needs to lay low for a while. He needs to take a break. That's what he's doing. He's acknowledged that he needs to get help.
Has a separate law firm. She can represent or not represent anyone she chooses. She's a wonderful attorney. I love her. She's my daughter. Anyone is fortunate to have her as an attorney, and I support her. I've never criticized her for that. And I still support her today.
Thank you very much.
I actually do have the lawsuit pending against President Trump on behalf of one of the women who alleged that he committed acts of sexual misconduct against her. That's Summer Zerbos. It's the only case by one of the women who made those allegations during the campaign. They have filed a motion to dismiss our case, that is, the president has, through his attorneys. We filed our opposition. next Tuesday on Halloween, President Trump's reply to our opposition is due. After that, the court in New York, which is where we have filed it, at some point soon will set a date for an argument hearing on whether or not our case should be dismissed or allowed to proceed. So stay tuned.